Cool, we've connected to the data source. You still won't see anything on your page until we actually add some content from the data source, but we'll go through that step in a minute. In the meantime, I wanted to tell you a little more about this app data folder. If you look inside the app data folder, you'll notice two files, both of which were exported from the database. The first one ends in .mdf. That's the actual database file. The other one ends in LDF. It's a log file. And both of these are required for everything we're about to do to work. So please don't delete, edit, move, or do anything else to these files if you want to be able to follow along with the rest of the lesson. And as a general note, you should know that if you're working with a web server that supports ASP.NET 2.0, which is what you need to build ASP.NET Pages and Expression Web, it's a common convention to save your database files into a folder named app_data, just like this, app data. That's because you have to have permission on your server to read and write to these folders. And most ISPs that support ASP.NET 2.0 are already set up to grant that permission to a folder with this name. If you have a good relationship with your web server or you have control over it, you can certainly put these files in another folder. But if you're just working with a commercial service provider, this is your safest option because it's probably already set up for you. The other thing I want you to know about these files is that within this one database file, there are two tables, one with all of our colorful agents and the other with our tiny little property listings. If you want to actually edit those files, you can go in and change them, but I would recommend you not do that until you're done with this entire series. Because if you start changing the data around, it won't look the same as we go through these exercises.